All right, guys, new day. I ended up doing the rest of the fender and putting it back on. I've been having camera issues. I think it's my memory card. But anyways, we're gonna kind of fast forward and I'm gonna do the same thing we did yesterday. So the rear fender's all done. As you can see, it looks all nice. It's all installed, the bags. So for this, and this goes for you, like if you decide to kind of open up your own shop or do whatever, every car, bike is a different experience. So just to get off this front fender here, I had to take the wheel completely off along with the brakes. So the brake calipers and the wheel had to come out, and then the fender kind of fell inward and I pulled it out that way. It is jacked up here. It's very safe. Nothing's moving anywhere. As I shake it, it's not going anywhere. Anyways, here's the front fender. I got to do one more wipe down, and then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how I do this lay. Very similar lay, just on a smaller scale. Kind of just go from there. And then what's left is the tank, which I still have to get the rest of this decal crap off, and the two little side pieces that go down here. All right, guys, I'm gonna throw you up on the stand real quick and let's get this done. Got a nice pull in the front of this. Just to kind of show you guys, I went ahead and tacked this right here. All my lines are going this way, which is perfect because as I lift up here and pull that, that's all going to come down and lay in there nicely. We have a little bit to work with about here, but that's all going to be pulled down this way. Yet again, the lines are going that way, so I can pull down here. The only issue I'm seeing as of right now is we have a little bunching kind of going up right here, but I might be able to alleviate that by pulling the bunching over here, because this is all I'm going to be able to cut out here, so I can alleviate some of the wrinkles back in here. So just so you can see, and as I'm going to do this, see how it just lays in there nicely. I don't want to go all the way down because, like I said before, I'm going to have to kind of pull this down here and then lay it in with a squeegee. Yet again, the lines are going this way. It's come down to here. You can see it tacked down here. So we'll give a little pull this way, and that'll alleviate all this. Now the biggest thing is going to be, so I mean, this is a very stretchy vinyl, so I think we're going to be able to make it work. But we're going to kind of go from there. I am getting a hat thingy. I'm getting a mount for my head so I can better show you guys kind of what I'm doing. Pretty much it. So let me get you set up and you can kind of watch, and it might not work out the way I think it is, but this is the first try that we're going to give this a shot. All right, everything's pretty much done. Cut. I went through and did the tedious process of edge sealing this with edge seal tape all the way around. And of course I use a matte edge seal tape, not a gloss, just because there's really nothing to grab behind here, and due to the plastic, it really doesn't want to hold. So generally I only use edge shield tape for like inside of fenders and anywhere that's gonna pretty much get damaged, or like this has a high stretch but nowhere really to hold. So you can't really see it. Anyways, here's a little bit of the tape right there. This actually has a gasket that goes over it about that far. So I edge taped all this around. Everything came out really good. I mean, as you can see, let me go around this way. It looks perfect. I mean, very, very light hint of discoloration right here. Nothing you can really do to avoid that. But if I don't point this out in the correct lighting, you're not going to notice it at all. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with the outcome of it. I'm going to go ahead and throw this back on the motorcycle and get it all back together. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Next time, I for sure am going to have the little GoPro helmet weird thing so you guys can really see better. Just trying to show you guys kind of what I do on a daily basis. Now, this is more of an extreme wrapping. Generally, a lot of cars are pretty simple and straightforward, but I really wanted to show you guys this one just because of how crazy complex it was. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. See you next time. Hey everyone, I have a quick bonus for you for this episode. So I'm going to show you how to one-piece stuff real quick, smaller items. So normally with something that is complex, where it has a complex corner like this, I would normally have to seam here and put a seam there or there, because if I wrap this and then pulled a stretch hard enough to get around this corner, it would definitely discolor the vinyl and leave glue lines. So I'm going to show you how to, I guess you would say, punch through very hot vinyl quickly by yourself. So a lot of the videos you'll see with like 2 people holding the vinyl and 1 person going to punch through. So this way, you can do it by yourself. It looks clean. You can't reset it. Once you heat it this much and you punch through, if you make a mistake and you have to reset it, there will be glue lines and discoloration. So this has to be done correctly the first time. Now, when I go to punch it, I'm actually gonna use this as my top access so that the vinyl folds across this way, right? So if I did it this way, I'm definitely gonna get wrinkles coming down this side just because it's trying to go around something that is not really a curved edge. So this way, I make it kind of a pyramid and I punch through it this way. So first things first is you will get something like, I'm using my deep freezer because it's magnetic. I can put magnets here. I tack it down, put as many magnets as I can, because if you do not put magnets, you will definitely pull the vinyl off the top of this. You need a lot of force. So normally I use my infrared heater, but for purposes of DIY, I'm gonna show you how to do it with a heat gun by yourself. The next thing you do once you set this up is you're gonna get something plastic piping. So I choose, wherever I put it, God dang it. I just freaking had it. So you're gonna choose something like a PVC pipe. So the reason being is I'm gonna tack this side onto here. I'm gonna roll a little bit so it's not gonna come off. You want something smooth that's the vinyl's gonna tack down to. And the reason I'm doing a pipe or something similar when I go to punch it through is if I'm just holding it like this, when this gets super heated, it turns like almost into a liquid. So it's literally just gonna fold down on each side, fold, fall on itself. It's gonna look terrible. It's not gonna work. So that's why you see a lot of those videos where they do the punch through method, where they're holding one person on one side, one person on the other side, one person heating, one person punching through it. So this way you can do it by yourself. So now I have my PVC pipe. I'm gonna get my heat gun. I normally don't put it on full heat, but for this, you have to get it super, super hot. So I'm gonna be using this heat gun. Now turned it, the vinyl is on top of itself here. A little bit of wrinkling here is not a big deal. Okay, I have my piece cleaned and ready. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up here and grab this back piece here, come underneath and punch it through.
So I'm giving it a little bit of pull, but I'm not pulling a ton. What I'm looking for is these cross hatches here. And I know this thing's getting super, super hot. I'm gonna do one more pass down the middle because I can feel it as I tug, and I can see here how my vinyl is kind of curving. That means we have a little bit of stretch. As I go up with the piece with my right hand, I'm gonna be going down with my left hand. Now I'm holding this down here. My key is to get this around and tack down. Bam. So I'm all the way over here, a little bit here, not a big deal. I've stretched at least one portion of this all the way across. That's all that really matters. So next thing you're gonna do, if you're by yourself, is set up your heat gun, put it on high, put it right here, and I can go ahead and work from here. So all I have to do, so I have this corner done, I'm gonna do a nice little, just relax the vinyl, not pulling it, just relaxing it, laying it over this way, laying this on this bottom end, and that's pretty much it. Like, we have a little bit back here, but the rest is pretty much done. Once I tack something over here, all I'm doing is running my finger to make sure it tacks over this edge. So I'm kind of going over the edge a little bit. As you can see, it's now a perfect edge. So from here, everything's pretty much tacked down. All this wrinkling is just gonna be cut off. The only thing left is I have a slight pull. I'm gonna have to go this way and a little bit this way from here, just because I have a little bit of here, but there's nothing here. So I can pull all this wrinkling into here and that doesn't matter because it's all getting cut out.